So we're talking about adding and subtracting algebraic terms, simplifying expressions. Okay, so when you add and subtract in algebra, we have to have what are called like terms. Okay, which is basically saying how many lots of this thing and another lot of this thing, and if it's the same thing, you can add them together. Okay. If they're different, you can't add them together. You can't simplify. So we can only add or subtract like terms. Like terms are terms that have the same combination of variables. Yeah, and it can be in any order. You can have DA or AD. You can have ABC or CBA. It doesn't matter what the order is. As long as the combination or single prime numeral is the same and the variable has the same power. Okay, so you can't simplify, you can't add together an A squared term and an A cubed term because they're different terms. They're not like terms. Yeah, because it's completely different. It's like saying that you can add together 4 squared, which is 16, and 4 cubed, which is 64, is not 2 lots of A cubed. It's not like you can't just simplify it in that way. So if we go through this list and have a look, so x and 2x are like terms. And the reason for that is because we've got the same variable. The power of it is the same. There's no other one, so x and x are the same. So what is x plus 2x? 3x. So when you add these together, you've got 1 lot of x, you've got 2 lots of x. You add them together, you get 3 lots of x. 4dA and 5AD are like terms. So the order doesn't matter. So if we added these together, you would get 9AD. Because you've got 4 lots of AD, you've got 5 lots of AD. When you add them together, you get 9 lots of AD. Alright? X squared y. X squared y, Chelsea. And 6y x squared are like terms. Because if you notice, both of them have x squared, both of them have a y, and so they're like terms. You can add them together. You can simplify the expression by adding these together. Okay, again, the order doesn't matter. You can have the x squared first, and you can have the y second, or the y first, the x squared second, but they are like terms, yes?
But it's like 4ADC and 5AD, maybe.
No, they're not, because it has to be exactly the same. Yeah, that's a good question. So even if some of the letters, some of the variables are the same, it has to be all the same. The combination has to be exactly the same to the same power. Okay? X and x squared are not like terms. Alright, it's important. X and x squared are not like terms because they're different things. 4 and 4 squared are very different. 8 and 8 squared are very different. Although the base is the same, the powers are different. Okay? And then this one, just like Nick said, 4a and 4ad are not like terms. Just because the a's match up, you can't add them together because the combination of variables has to be exactly the same. Alright, so 4a and 4ad are not like terms. Yes?
What is 4AD and AD?
4ad and ad are like terms because the variables are the same. So the number before it doesn't matter. The number before it is just telling you how many lots of that thing you got. One has power, the other doesn't. Yep. Okay? Are there any other questions? Any other questions? Okay, so we're familiar. So remember, the combination of variables has to be the same, and the powers have to be the same when we have like terms. Alright? So I'm going to do, I think, 3 examples. So I'm going to do the first one here. 5x minus 2y plus 3y minus 7x. So, first thing, Olivia, which term is like term with 5x? Yeah, this one. Now, this is also an important point. Now, you can just listen up here. The sign that comes before a term belongs to that term. So this is minus 7x, negative 7x. This is minus 2y. This is positive 3y. If you think of it as individual groups with a sign there that you do the working on, it makes it much easier. So if we have 5x and then we have 7x, 5x minus 7x, what is that, Giles? 5x minus 7x.
Minus 2x.
Good, so minus 2x. And then we have minus 2y plus 3y. Billy, what's that? Minus 2y plus 3y. Starting at negative 2, you what is it? You move up 2, you go back to 0, and then you have 1 extra. And so we get to, it's just positive y. Okay? So it's minus 2x plus y. Now, if we wanted to rewrite this, Nick, close the window. We could also, what is this? We can switch the order around. It doesn't matter. So we can do y minus 2x instead. You can switch it around. It's still the same. When it's plus and minus, you can switch the order around, and it doesn't change the result that we have. All right, that's the first one. Let's have a look at the next one. 6ad squared plus 3ad. Let's go. Right. 6ad squared plus 3ad minus 5d plus 2d squared a minus 3da. Alright? Which term is a like term with this one? Which term is like, Caleb? Which one is it? Yeah, that's right. These ones are like terms. So let's have a look. Alright, so we're going to just do that. So what is 6ad? 6ad squared plus 2d squared a. What is that going to be? 6ad squared plus 2d squared a. How many? 8ad squared. Alright, so we've done that one. Now, which is a like term with 3ad?
3da.
Well, you don't get rid of the power, because that's just what the term is. 3da. So this 3ad is a like term with minus 3da. Aaron, if we have 3ad minus 3da, what is that? 3ad minus 3ad. If you subtract the same thing from itself, what do you get to? A number subtracted from itself. 0. Yeah, that's right. So it's 0. These two actually cancel out. And then we're left with minus 5d on its own, which we just write as minus 5d. Okay? So we're looking at the like terms, simplifying, and then looking at each one separate. Okay? I've no sound of it. So I'll just let you finish copying that down. Right. I'll finish this one, I can go back up. How much it? Chelsea, come when you finish. You finished? Okay, because it's somehow messed up the formatting. So. Well, I'll do this next one, and we'll just... It's very quick. Find the perimeter of this triangle in terms of x and y. So we're going to do P for perimeter. What are the three sides, Connor, of this triangle? So it's an isosceles triangle. So the three sides are going to be 5x minus y plus, this side is also 5x minus y. Yeah, but I'm just going to add them for now. And then plus x plus 2y. Put my equal sign there. Which one are like terms? Nelson? That's finished. And which one are like terms? Tell me. What's a like term with 5x? And? X. So 5x plus 5x plus x is what? 11x. Then we have minus y plus 2y. Okay, minus y is minus 2y. If you add 2y to that, you go back to 0. So when we add all these two together, we get 0. So what we're left with is 11x. So that's that. Okay? So I can go back up in a sec. That's the three examples I wanted to show you.